Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading, y'all. I hope you guys are having, if you're in the United States, a good long weekend. I know a lot of you guys are housebound because of all the bad weather, so I hope that you guys are getting your fill of entertainment this weekend in one form or another while you're basically forced to stay at home. So I hope if you celebrate, everyone had an amazing Thanksgiving. I did, and it was very much needed, a rest day for me. You know, my focus was to get a video out for you guys yesterday, as I did, but it was really nice to honestly spend Thanksgiving alone. I know that that's not the way it's supposed to work, but I just use it as my excuse to be able to just enjoy me and my day. So you guys, we're going to go ahead and get into the cards here in just 1 second. I am going to say a quick prayer and ring my bells 3 times. So if you have something like an audio device or something in your ears, you might want to just turn it down a little bit. This can get loud, okay? One more time. All right. Let's get into this. All right, divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself in the collective with your love, light, and guidance, with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter the space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest white light, and what do you have for overall energy today for the collective's highest good? Witness. Somebody could be witnessing something. This could be you or someone else. This could be something you witnessed by looking out your blinds, or somebody's looking out some sort of blinds, watching some sort of man-made disaster transpire. Whatever this is, it could have been avoidable. Top secret. Wow. Someone could have been trying to make a man-made disaster for someone. This was supposed to be some sort of top secret information. Or top secret, yeah. We have distraction. False. So some sort of distraction is fake. Someone's trying to create some sort of fake distraction, perhaps to make some sort of disaster. This was something someone meant to do. There was a meeting here. Corrupted media source. Interesting. Somebody could be trying to corrupt some sort of source here. You know what I'm getting, you guys? Someone could have, like, if you watch social media on your television, somebody could have hacked this or corrupted this, did something here. You know, I'm really picking up something, but I don't know if I should say it yet. We have Republican. Interesting. Okay, so there's something here, collective, where I'm picking up someone has somehow accessed some sort of media of yours. This could be a media source that you watch on TV. So like I watch YouTube on TV. This could be somebody accessing something you watch. there was a meeting around this, and they could be coming, like, using this information that they're getting. Like, okay, if they, let's just use my situation as an example. Let's say somebody hacked my YouTube account, which I watch on television or whatever. Someone could be using information from my social media to do some sort of fake distraction here in order to cause some sort of disaster. Conspiracy theory. Whoa, that's crazy. I just literally said that. I mean, without saying that, I said it. This was no accident. With accident reverse, this was a crime. This was fraud. You could be wondering about this. With marriage, wedding, and ceremony, self-sabotage in church. Oh, wow. Okay, this witness collective could be somebody you were married to. And whatever's going on here with this man-made disaster, this was avoidable, and this was truly self-sabotage. Excuse me, this could be something to do with something top secret that a church group is doing. Okay. Power supply. This is right under distraction. Oh. I'm not taking those, but just so you guys know, we have Freedom, Portal, 5D, and DRUGS, Poison. Okay, tell me about this false start is what I just heard. Evil and demonic. There could be a church group here, collective, that is literally saying someone's evil or demonic, or this church group is evil and demonic. They could be having some sort of meeting here to cause some sort of natural disaster. This is too many. Natural disaster. This yeah, let's see what comes out. Tell me about meeting. You guys, I'm only taking one at a time. Psychic abilities, intuition. So somebody could be having a meeting about your abilities, collective, your spiritual abilities, your intuition. And then we have WEAPON. So there could be something here. Somebody's trying to weaponize some sort of corrupted media source here. So again, like what I was saying. Somebody wants to call a child a conspiracy theorist. Oh no, don't tell me there's parents involved in this. Natural causes, accident. So somebody wanted to cause an accident here, collective, and make it look like it was natural. This is sick. They wanted to cause some sort of accident for a child. This was, hold on. Good and correct, fraud, cybercrime. So, correct. This was a cybercrime. But you're good to go when it comes to this accident, collective. This is not going to happen. Hold on, y'all. There's a hair in my... Okay. Let's keep going. Accomplice partner. You guys, this is right under witness and marriage. So, whoever you were... This is... Someone you were married to was an accomplice or a partner in something, and they witnessed some nasty, for lack of a better term, shit here. Like, I don't understand. Like, did they not choose to not come out and tell? Like, how is it that you would be married to someone or equivalent to, and then do something like this? It's disgusting. Tell me more. Private property. No unauthorized persons past this point. And this is falling right under self-sabotage and man-made disaster. Somebody could have come on private property to create that's too many. Create a disaster. Danger. Church. Top secret. So there's some sort of dangerous church group that's doing something top secret. You know, this is the absolute worst. When somebody is so freaking blasphemous that they'll use their own affiliation to a religious organization to cause somebody damage. That's sick. And not only that, but they're gonna burn in freaking hell for what they're doing. Using the Lord's name to do something evil and demonic. Tell me about distraction and power. Wow. Imprisonment and cleanup. So whatever this distraction is here, collective, someone's trying to keep the power in their, like, they're doing this for a power, like, why can't I talk? Okay, whatever this distraction is, these people, this person, this church group, or whoever this is doing here, they're doing this in order to keep the ball in their court, okay? Whatever distraction this is, could just be fake, but it might not be. It might actually be some sort of conspiracy theory you've thought of, and you've been like, wait, is this possible? No. Could it be? Well, it looks like it is. So just, you know, take it for what it is, but we have cleanup and imprisonment. So somebody could be trying to clean up something they did here, and that's what this distraction is, to keep the ball in their court, to keep the power. Did you guys hear that? I've been looking for this phone. Like, I have, it doesn't matter what I have it for, but I have an extra phone for my security cameras only, and I can't find it. I keep hearing it go off, but I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, I've never lost a phone in my own house. But imprisonment. So we have evil, demonic, false imprisonment. So somebody could be trying to do something here to get someone falsely imprisoned. They're trying to keep this top secret. Tell me about this meeting and psychic abilities. Water. You could be a water sign, or you are a water sign that has this intuitive psychic abilities. They could be trying to have a meeting here to get a psychic water sign imprisoned. Or there's a water sign trying to do this meeting to try to get someone imprisoned falsely. We have secluded area. Ew, I don't like this. We have weapon and secluded area. Couple. There's a couple who are part of this conspiracy theory collective. I'm picking up, and then we have child. Conspiracy theory. I'm picking up, you know what, I said this already. Oh gosh, are we really going to bring these parents into play? I hope there's no parents coming into this, but I'm getting there is. There could be parents and an ex. This is too many. Oh my gosh. We have red rum and digital. Natural causes. Somebody, oh Lord. Somebody had some sort of perverted idea here, you guys, to cause an accident that was technically red rum, if you get what I'm saying, and make it look like natural causes. This was something that was done to a child by a couple. Something about digital cybercrime. And yes, correct. They're not getting away with this. I can tell you that right now. Hotel, motel. Accomplice, partner in crime, witness, hotel, motel, marriage. So somebody that either you were married to or someone's married to here could have done something at a hotel, motel, and there was a witness to this. Somebody could have been watching from another room, watching from outside the blinds, like somebody didn't see something. Underground tunnel. Man-made disaster, private property, underground tunnel, self-sabotage. What? Somebody could have done something on private property, collective, that they were not authorized to be in, and this was like an underground tunnel or something. Somebody could have been trying to create some sort of issue here, but all they did was self-sabotage. New World Order. So whatever's gone on here, this is top secret information, perhaps operating under the guise of a church. New World Order, underground. So there could be a group here, collective, that pretends to be part of a church. Some blasphemous group here pretends to be part of a church, but really they're trying to bring in New World Order. This is dangerous. This is supposed to be being kept top secret. Hold on, there's a card that flipped over. We have embezzlement. So somebody could have been part of embezzling something here. I don't even know where to put this though. Hold on. Okay, somebody could be embezzling this as some sort of money through a church group. And this is meant to be top secret. But there could be a witness to this. You could be even a witness to this. This group is part of some sort of new world order here. Tell me about this disposing of evidence. So somebody now is trying to clean up and dispose this evidence of whatever they tried to do here to gain some sort of power. The devil. The devil, imprisonment, evil, and demonic. Y'all, what is this? We have false, evil, demonic, devil, and imprisonment. So some evil, excuse me, wow. Is confirmation? Anyway, some evil, demonic devil here is trying to get somebody falsely imprisoned. Now this devil's trying to clean this up. There could be a Capricorn involved, y'all. Doesn't have to be, but somebody could have Capricorn in their chart, or they have a lot of the issues, addiction issues, just working in the dark. They could be literally bound to some demonic force here, and this is right next to church, you guys. Political. There could be some sort of political party that's disposing of evidence. This political party could be part of this new world order. Some underground group. This is like really interesting. Okay, let's find out more here. Down the rabbit hole. Somebody could... Whoa, did you see that? That card literally flew out of my hand. I can't pick it up now. What? I can't get it up. Okay, so... secluded area down the rabbit hole and weapon, corrupted media source. So there could be some sort of media source here, collective, that's looking into something, going down the rabbit hole when it comes to something. Flight and air travel. Child. Flight and air travel and couple. So there could be a couple who did some sort of air travel here to follow a child, to create some issue where red rum looked like an accident and it was natural causes. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have like a sick feeling in my stomach. Revenge. This is revenge for something. Ew. This is just shocking to me, you guys. We have to live, those of us who are good people have to live on a planet with this disgusting scum. Like, seriously? Like, if somebody did me dirty, I would move the fuck on. I would not be like, oh, I'm gonna plot revenge. Like, why would you do something like that? It doesn't even matter. Let karma take its natural course. You're not God. You don't go in, step in and be like, well, I'm gonna make this person pay. Like, that's ridiculous. To be planning something, an accident, which is actually red rum, out of revenge, and trying to make it look like natural causes. We have thief and delays. We have fraud, cybercrime, thief. Digital fraud, cybercrime. Somebody was trying to take something here. We have revenge and thief. Delays. There could be a witness here that's delaying something. A witness that happened to see something at a hotel or a motel. And I'm sorry, you guys, for swearing. And like, I just can't even understand. Like, I know the reason why we have to live with these scum on the planet. It's because we all have to learn things, right? We all have to learn. They have to learn. We all have to learn. We're all here to learn, right? But at the same time, it's just like, you know, for the people that are trying to do good and do right, it's just really sick. Now we have drugs and poison. So somebody could have tried to poison someone, collective, and all it did was create delays. That was it. This was man-made, whatever happened here. Whatever they did was avoidable, so they sabotaged themselves. Somebody could have been trying to change, like, the chemistry of something, or somebody, like, mixed something up when it comes to poison. To F with your DNA, or... What is this? What else, Holy Spirit? Truth. That's the truth. And now someone's trying to clean this up. They're disposing of evidence. They could be burning evidence. School. Evil, demonic, devil, and school. Imprisonment, false imprisonment. Someone's trying to school someone on something, or teach somebody something, teach someone a lesson about false imprisonment. What? Ancestors and angels. So your ancestors and angels, collective, are giving you these psychic abilities and intuition because they know there's some sort of political meeting going on behind the scenes that's corrupt. So you are being given some sort of abilities to have a heightened intuition to illuminate something that could even be going on the web here. Blackmail paid off. Y'all, I don't know why I cannot pick these cards up today. Okay, so someone could have been paid off to do this. Somebody, a political figure, could have paid someone off. Someone could be getting blackmailed. They were given money to do something on the web, to corrupt a media source of some sort. Someone could be following you on an airplane, collective. We have collapse. Whatever's happening here, it's collapsing. Or somebody was trying to make something collapse. for a child out of revenge. Y'all, if this is a parent, this is disgusting. Tell me more. This is the most important column right here. We have fake news. Somebody could be trying to say that this revenge plot to red rum someone and make it look like natural causes or an accident was just fake news. This was fake. Someone's trying to actually say that. Something collapsed after a couple took some sort of airline or air travel. This could have been to follow you, collective. This could be a married couple who did this. This doesn't have to be your parents, but your parents could be involved in this. Military operation. Thief. Fraud, cybercrime, digital. Digital cybercrime. Military operation. Secret trip. Y'all. There's a secret trip involved in this. Oh, justice and karma. Family at the bottom of the deck. So what you're not seeing is there's a family here getting justice. You're getting justice. A family's getting karma. Sorry. And someone's ego is shattered. Somebody could have used AI, yes, to do something. To ABUSE, or, you know, I have to be mindful, you guys, sorry. And actually, like, take someone. Grandparent, elder. Law enforcement and fear. Stranger. Okay, let's move on to a different deck. This is, wow. Let's get some tarot. All right, tell me about this first column of cards here, witness. Six of Swords. So someone's trying to move forward with something, or they were trying to move forward with something with an accomplice, to create delays or something. But you're being guided to heal through this and transition into something else, collective. You're moving into calmer waters. These people are not happy about this. They're actually witnessing you move into calmer waters after all that they tried to do. Yeah, now we have the Hierophant. This is some sort of religious institution or something, you guys. Again, I mean, Knight of Pentacles. This was really hard work. Somebody worked. Whatever's gone on here, collective. This could be friends that worked on something that are being stubborn. They don't want to stop. Even though they see you're healing. These could have been friends, whether they're current friends or past friends. Ace of Wands. They were inspired to do something here. And it's turning into self-sabotage. They keep trying something. They could be trying to embezzle money, or they're mad because you found out with your psychic abilities that they were embezzling money that was like top secret. Five of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of confrontation or conflict when it comes to these people that are involved in this New World Order church organization that's very dangerous. We have Nine of Cups and Nine of Swords. Somebody could be born in 1999. Someone's really mad, collective, because your wishes are coming true. And they wanted you to have nightmares, worries, anxiety, stress. They wanted to burden you with something here, some sort of confrontation or conflict. And you're just like, your wishes are coming true. Your dreams, you're living in a prosperous and happy life here. Even being like solo is what I just heard. So nothing that they're doing is actually working. This could be a Republican that's been leading this group. This is this political situation. Somebody could have done this based on lies. Does that make sense? Okay, so somebody could have done this. Like someone could have told someone something and it was a lie. And so now someone's with fake news propaganda. Somebody did something, did some sort of revenge based on something that was a lie, fake news. Yeah, they planned something. They planned to cause this accident and make it look like red rum, even though it was natural causes. This was based on fake news. The Lovers. So this could mean a couple different things, you guys. This could literally be somebody that you knew, that you dated, that was trying to get some sort of revenge. This is the person who planned it, somebody that was a lover, somebody that you dated or were in a relationship with. This was the choice that they made out of revenge. Tell me about fried. I almost said okay, I said fried. Someone can eat a lot of fried food, but I meant to say fraud, and it came out like, it's supposed to be cybercrime fraud, but I said fried. So somebody could be getting the electric chair for something. Seriously, because something's being illuminated. There could be a Leo involved. You're being freed of whatever this is that somebody did. Yeah, this was an illusion somebody created that was fake news, that was not real. They could have said this, that their intuition told them this, but this was deceptive. There could be a Leo, a Pisces, a Cancer involved. Doesn't have to be, though. One more. Judgment. Can't make it up. Someone's being judged here. This could be a Leo. They could be having a spiritual awakening. They could be finally understanding what's transpired here. Yeah, this was all a delusion. Now somebody is at a crossroads and they want to come in and make things right after sitting on the fence with something. Now they're getting mental clarity, a breakthrough. And now they realize they're in regret. They're sad. They're in despair. With Seven of Swords, because they lied straight up to try to work with a group of people. And now they want to walk away. You could be getting a message about this. This could be a feminine figure in your family collective that's now having a painful ending because of what they invested in. This could be a Leo once again, and an Emperor. There could be a Leo and an Aries involved here. So, whew, yeah. This was impulsive. Whatever they did here was impulsive because of money. They wanted some sort of money, some inheritance, some sort of financial security because they're the devil. They wanted your blessings, collective. They were obsessed with this. Even if they had to fight for it. But you're protected. They were really competing for this collective. And justice is coming in for you, this Empress energy, masculine or feminine, because they were trying to leave you out in the cold. You, this free spirit, you're being freed of this burden and these endings. There could be some sort of home involved here. Your willpower and your determination is what's bringing you the opportunity to move forward. There could be a Cancer and, yeah, a Cancer involved here. So you're trying to look forward to what's to come. You could be trying to master some sort of skill after this heartbreaking situation that transpired that left you feeling perhaps trapped or in your head, trying to overthink something about like what's going on here. But you've become very confident. You could be very nurturing and practical and balanced. You could be celebrating this collective because, yeah, you're super balanced. You could be this Earth Angel energy. Okay, let's move on to another deck. I feel like that's the message, you guys, honestly. Or maybe we should just let the message stop there, because I think that that's the message. You're going to be successful in whatever this is. I'm trying to think if we should use another deck. I was about to change decks. Ice Queen, Divinity, and ABUSC. Yeah, I don't want to use this deck though. Hold on. I meant to grab this other one. Not taking that, I just want to shuffle real quickly. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. We have unconditional love, union, binding, and medication. Someone could have said they witnessed something here. Someone could have been trying to bind you to something. Somebody that you thought loved you unconditionally. This all had to do with some sort of medications. Or D-R-U-G-S. Tell me about man-made disaster. Guilt and remorse. Because, okay, so we have, oh my goodness. Second card in this row. So somebody self-sabotaged here by perhaps sneaking onto private property to poison or DRUG someone to make something look like it was poison. This was self-sabotage. So somebody's feeling regretful and remorseful for what it is that they did with this poison and the intent to harm. So they sabotaged their own life by trying to harm you, collective. And now they're remorseful because they got caught. This was all to embezzle some sort of money. Yeah, you healed from whatever this is. You could have had to go to the hospital for this, or you had to spend some time healing from this. They could have been trying to like DRUG you for some sort of DNA change or something. Like, I don't know. This is really weird. This was supposed to be top secret. There could be a church that's involved. A Cancer could be involved. Something about Cancer. Somebody could have poisoned you in order to give you cancer. What? Yeah, whoever did this deserves what they get at this point. Your angels, this could be a masculine. Ooh, there could be a masculine that has Cancer now. For what they did, this was like a karma. For sneaking onto private property and trying to poison someone. This person could claim to be part of a church group, but they're actually really dangerous. Oh my goodness, we're not taking all these. Tell me about this top secret. Cult Coven Association. So there could be a church group that's a cult, or a group here that's a cult or a coven that does things in top secret. Now they're trying to clean something up. Or listen, this cult, coven, or group could have been hired here to clean something up for a masculine who's demonic, who's the devil. This devil could be an accomplice, a partner in crime. There could be a married couple here that is evil and demonic. Jeez, thank God I was blessed with long legs and long arms. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. We have excess, too much. Somebody did too much. This group, cult, or coven could have done too much here, collective. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Friend, ally, confidant. So there could be somebody here that's part of some sort of group that did too much. They could have been asked to clean something up. But whatever was done here was too much. Now they're trying to dispose of evidence. Narcissist and empowerment. You have the power over this narcissist. This person who keeps saying they're never wrong. Somebody could be saying this like, oh, I'm never wrong about anything. Like, this is disgusting energy, quite frankly. No, I'm just repeating what the cards say. I'm definitely not a doctor, but collective, you have the power. You could be the person who's just allowing this person to think whatever nonsense it is that they're thinking. Somebody could have gray hair. This person could be a covert or malignant narcissist. That's their friend or ally. Somebody could have been telling somebody that they have the power, but this is you that actually has this power. It's in your makeup, in your chemistry. It's in your biology. It's in your DNA. Tell me about distraction. Illusion. So whatever this distraction is that's happening, collective, it's an illusion to try to keep some sort of power or something. Yeah. Somebody could be trying to create some sort of illusion so you'll run away. You could be a feminine here. To guard yourself. So somebody could be like doing some distraction tactics here as an illusion to make you feel unsafe so you run away. Or this is like, this illusion is a distraction so that way a person can keep an eye on you. Or somebody's doing something to keep you secure. There's something about this here, collective. Someone's keeping you secure from these evil demonic people. Your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities are keeping you safe. You could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, LGBTQIA. There could be an LGBTQIA individual involved here. This could be yourself or someone else. Someone can wear their hair in braids a lot. Isolation. So whatever was done here, collective, this was to keep you isolated. This could be a political figure that wanted you abandoned and alone. They could have done this because you were LGBTQIA. Like, what? This is 2025. You guys, I just heard hate crime. So if this person did something based on your preference, I'll just put it that way, this person could be getting in trouble for a hate crime on top of it. Anytime this card comes out in like a true crime type reading, that is what it, yes. Somebody could be saying, oh no, I'm not a bigot. Oh no, but they are. They could have paid someone off to do something here. To take someone to a secluded area. They could have gifted a player or something, or gifted somebody, rewarded them, incentivized them to not commit to you. So like if something about this being someone could have said this about you, collective. This is interesting. Okay, so we have this player card. It says DTF, and it's pointing right at, like, the other person. Like, you. Somebody's pointing their fingers at you, saying that you were getting incentivized gifts and rewards or so money to be the community cup. Somebody was lying about this. Somebody could be, like if you have a social media platform, somebody could be reaching out to people on your social media platform, collective, telling people this. This could have to do with like you not being of the same political party that this person is. This person could be a Republican and you may not be. Tell me about conspiracy theory, child and couple. Role model. What was I just saying? Someone could be spreading lies. Again, we have this fake news. A couple could have followed you on a flight and then something happened. Gossip, trash talk, lies, and beta. So somebody was just talking shit on you. Making some things like a conspiracy theory. They were saying things that you were not helpful, that you were confrontational, you're not reliable, you're not friendly. Like, this is all bullshit. They were trying to collapse some sort of theory here. Or you collapsed some theory here just by living your life. Tell me about accident, fraud, identity fraud, check fraud, tax, mortgage, or insurance fraud. So somebody here did insurance fraud. That's why they did all this. They could have got money. There could be a policy here for if there was an accident or somebody died of natural causes. So they were trying to red rum someone out of revenge. This was fraud. There could be insurance fraud involved in this. Somebody could have signed someone's name on a check. Somebody could have tried to take a property. So there could be property here when it comes to, fraud when it comes to a property. Candle magic. So yeah, somebody was doing some sort of magic here to make something, perhaps a child, like collapse. They did way too much. They could have even copied you, collective, to interfere and interfere and fear the collective. So they were trying to cause a collective fear, maybe getting a copycat to block or do something here, to block your intuition. Your intuition could have saved you from this person that was somebody definitely like tried to do something here with your identity. They tried to copy you, so they could have tried to like, what was I saying a second ago? They tried to like sign your name fraudulently to something. They hired a copycat to interfere. Your intuitive gifts could have told you this. So your intuition is like on point. Tell me about accident. Leo. A Leo could have been a part of this collective. Somebody acting patronizing, bossy, pompous, always interfering in your life. This person's working out of their shadow. This person did this out of revenge. So there could be a Leo involved. This is the second card that's come out for this column. Speaking of a Leo. There could be a Gemini involved as well with the Lovers here. I didn't say that earlier. I forgot. A Leo could have worked with a Gemini and a Cancer, or to do something to a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And with Judgment, we have Scorpio as well. All right, tell me about fraud, cybercrime. Insecurity, self-doubt, envy. Somebody did this because they are envious. Yeah, now they're being exposed for being envious, being sick in the head, having toxic attachments, bad habits. They're negative or they're karmic. Work, job, business. Somebody could be being exposed for coming to your business and doing weird things. This could be digitally, like somebody came on into your business. Somebody could have even taken a secret trip somewhere. A Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn had some idea here, some bright idea to do something to an angel. So this is like Earth Angel energy collective. This is you. So this Capricorn, this devilish individual with a lot of toxic attachments could have been involved in something. One final card. Ooh, that just fell right out. To trap you. So this person was trying to trap or set up the collective, an Earth Angel. They could have worked with a Leo, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Gemini to set you up. This person just made their own bed, essentially. Their destiny and karma is on its way, and you're getting fortune and luck. They could have also done this for your destiny, which was fortune and money. They did this to a sweet, compassionate person. They worked in cahoots and collaborated with some witchy sister, and now it's game over. They're all getting endings. You could have a sibling that was involved that did some sort of chaos magic. Ooh. And now it's game over. So if you had a sibling involved, you could have a sister. Or, yeah, a sister. This could be, you know, half-sister, step-sister, something like that. But this is a sibling here that tried to create some sort of chaos. This is over with. This was on someone who's sweet and caring. You could be a Pisces. And you're going to be shocked when you find out what happened with these demonic people. And your parents, they could have been saying things that you were, like a Gemini could have said you were promiscuous. This was all in a manipulation. So no one would access you or want you. you outrank these people. Because you could have some sort of extraterrestrial DNA. And you've been in peace this entire time. All this corrupt bullshit has been going on. You could have a Virgo that's involved, or know of a Virgo who is trying to play mind games and do some sort of energy work, but I just heard they ain't got it. They're disingenuous. They're fake. Their energy work was fake. Now they feel like the victim. They're in sorrow because they couldn't take something from you. Because your light team and your supreme creator stepped in here. With this, somebody signed a contract, a Scorpio perhaps, signed something in order to cause some sort of spell work over technology. There could be an Aquarius involved that's leading this. Let's get a positive message. I'm really sorry, you guys, if you've gone through this. This is like no way to have to live. But these people are going to get what they deserve. They actually just self-sabotage their own life. I feel like this is kind of a part 2 to yesterday's reading. Okay, one final card for the collective. Thank you. Creation, inception, genesis, and manifestation. Okay, you guys, I love this card because this reminds me of something that I was wanting to tell you guys or show you guys. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever taken any energy healing classes. I haven't, but I'm considering it. Okay, so, but have you guys, this card, it says it all. I've got chills up and down my whole body. Okay, do you see how they're holding their hands, right? And then there's like this ball of energy there. So I don't know if you guys have ever done this. And, you know, some people have just, you know, experimented with this or whatever. But if you take your hands and you put them about 6 to 8 inches apart, right? And you kind of go like this and you like form a ball. An invisible ball, right? And when you're slowly forming this energetic ball, it feels like there's energy building up in your hands. Now, it doesn't work as well when your fingers are closed. I feel like it works better when your fingers are apart. I want you to feel your energy, the energy that comes off of each hand. And I want you to feel how it feels to form this invisible ball of energy. And I want you to feel and understand the power that you have within you, okay? This is something that everyone can do. Okay, we all have it in us to be able to form this energetic ball here and feel it. And as you go in and out with your hands, the closer you get and retracting and going in and out here, you can actually feel the energy between your hands. I want you to feel and understand the power that you have within you. I want you to feel how it feels to form this energetic ball going in and out from about 6 to 8 inches, and move your hands around slowly, and you will start to feel the pushback of the energy on your hands. Okay, this is for you to know how much power you have within you, that there's an energetic field around us, and we can actually feel that energetic field coming from within us. And this is a way by bringing your hands slowly together and then out, and you can feel the pressure of this energetic invisible ball here that you are essentially forming. And if for any reason other than to be able to understand that you have so much power within you, okay? And to remember that, to remember how powerful you truly are, okay? So let's read this. You could be creating some sort of new energy around something. You could be manifesting something new. Let's just read this real quickly. I got the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. Energy can not be created or destroyed, but it can be changed, manipulated, encouraged, and molded into new and different forms. You are an aspect of the divine life force from which all are born. You are a micro-macro, and as such, you have the power and ability of creation. You do it every day with each thought, action, and feeling. You perpetuate your reality or create a new one. This card is asking you to pay attention to what you are putting out into the world. Pay attention also to what you are expecting from the world. Are you worried or excited about what the day will bring? Can you open up to an even more expansive mind state that may provide unexpected opportunities? There is so much potential and possibility outside of the known. Be intentional with your energy and frequency because they are always creating. This card may also be the sign that you have been waiting for, a positive omen to move forward on a project that you have been thinking about or working on. Let this card and the idea of creation inspire some contemplation of your own innate ability and power to create. Allow the ideas to flow. What would you like to bring forth into your experience? There's an affirmation here. I am creatively involved in the evolution of humanity. I am the creator of my inner work and outer worlds. So there you have it, you guys. Honestly, I don't really feel like I need to say much more. I'm sure you guys get the drift of what this is. Perhaps starting small and doing this exercise. Recognize that you have the power within, and sometimes we need to feel it. We need to experience the power that we have, and we need to actually feel it in order to understand that it is there. It's there. It's within us, and there's nothing that you cannot do. Okay? It's now time. Spirit is saying it's now time for you to understand that the assignment, you have aced the assignment. You were put here for a specific reason, and now you've aced this assignment. You have now believed in yourself, believed in your intuitive gifts. The more we're put through these types of situations and we continue to do the right thing, like say, for instance, you've been through all this, right? And you did not retaliate one time. You left it up to the Most High, to Spirit, in order to handle things for you. You allowed karma to unfold naturally in this situation. And that is why you are like winning, okay? It's because you chose to take a back seat, not play God in these people's lives. And now they're reaping what they've sown. They've just created a big flippin' mess for themselves. And you can sit back and like hold your head high and know, look, I knew all this shit was going on and I didn't do anything in response to it. I didn't make one phone call and be like, why did you do this? You just sat with it and was like, okay, well, now I know what you're all about. Now I know what a piece of crap you are, and now I know that I would have to be an idiot fool to ever have anything to do with you ever again. And now you've learned from it, and you've also learned a really huge lesson about not taking things into your own hands. This is what you get when you take things into your own hands. When you try to make something happen in order to cause someone pain, grief, perhaps job loss, poisoning, health issues, whatever, right? And You just prayed. You prayed and you asked for guidance. You asked for help. You turned this over to the Most High, to your angels, your ancestors. And now you knew this was going to take some time. This could have even been going on for years, collective. But now you know wholeheartedly that whoever's involved here is and will be getting their judgment. They created this for themselves. Just continue, collective, to be positive and continue to be the loving, caring, compassionate person that you are, because that was part of the goal here. Part of the goal was to make you bitter, to make you mad, to make you angry, to create a monster, essentially. This is what they wanted. So just keep all that in mind. Hold your head high, love yourself, and even though you may have had to go at this alone, remember that you're not alone. You actually do have the backing and the support of spirit, your angels, your ancestors. Okay, so please just remember how much you are loved, and I would personally rather have the backing of my passed over loved ones, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, versus these people in the 3D. Because these people in the 3D have proven that they were literally put in your path in order to teach themselves a lesson and to teach you a lesson where you don't have to retaliate in order to get justice. You can allow it to play out naturally, and here we are. So I love you guys. Let me know in the comments if you feel like sharing. Yeah, and like the reading if you guys like the way I read, and I'd love to have you subscribe if you would like to be part of the family, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Bye.